Okay, this is the battle hat for Dark RU tournament. My opponent, this is round 3, and my opponent leads off with Uxie, and I lead off with my Electrifier. I go for the sub expecting Stealth Rocks, but his Uxie actually sets up both screams. I Thunder Punch him, barely does anything. Sets up the second scream. Now here, I was thinking he would want to switch into his Glide Score, and I was thinking about going for Ice Punch, but I decided to just go for Thunder Punch. Okay, here now this time I go for Ice Punch, and he switches out back into his Luxie. I guess he wanted to scout out if I actually had Ice Punch, which I do. And I decided to go for Ice Punch again, and I get the Freeze Hex, which is like, sorry dude. Lefties gets me back up to full. And right now I just alternate between a bunch of different moves, just trying to wear this thing down while it's frozen. So Thunder Punch, frozen. Okay, now here, this is where he unthaws. He unthaws, sets up a reflect, and his light screen works off. I Ice Punch him, then he sets up the other reflect. I'm still behind the substitute, and I Thunder Punch him. He goes really down in the health. He uses U-turn hoping to break my sub, but my sub does not break, and he sends in his own Electivire. Now here I thought Focus Punch would be the best thing I could do. My Electivire started charging up his Focus Punch, which made me think my Electivire was faster than his, which is why I stay in here. I try to substitute, see if he tries to do anything else, but that didn't work out, so my Electivire died. I send in my Chuck or whatever, and now this is really stupid. I know it's so obvious that he's gonna go back into his Glide Score, but I decide to use Pursuit, hoping it would kill it or do something. So now I get him out, switch out because he scarfed and knocked into that move, and send in my Regice on Toxic, but luckily I had Lum, and he toxes me again. I go for the freeze. I get the freeze hex again, which is like, good grief, and did not kill because I think he still had his light screen. Now he sends in his Uxie as death fodder, so he can get in his Alakazam, I believe. No, his Electivire in. He bricks me. I don't really mind because mine's bold, max HP, max defense, and I Ice Beam him and kill him off. So it's like, so it's 4-5 at this point, I think. Okay, he comes into this thing, and I do a really stupid move and go for rest. I did not see that substitute coming at all. I thought his Alakazam would just be Magical Guard or whatever. What this little pink thing has for an ability. I send it in, he misses his Focus Blast, which is shameful but good for me because I actually get to use my Heal Bell and wake up my Regice, which is the only thing that at that moment I wanted to take care of this Alakazam substitute. Okay, so I wake him up, Alakazam finishes my Clefable off. Okay, here, did I go to Regice or did I go to, no wait, never mind. I go into Chuck because he Scarf and heal up speed. I crunch him, break his sub, and this is where putting I don't know, this set is like, this is a Scarf set with those moves, moves I have, but I kind of messed around with these and put 228 into defense, which let me live, which is like good. Okay, here he got faster, he switches out his Alakazam and sends in this thing as a death fodder. I get my Moxie, but he sends in his Honchkrow to get that priority off with Sucker Punch. I predict that go into my Steelix, his Sucker Punch whatever. He switches out, I miss my Ice Fang, and he puts me to sleep. I do not want this thing setting up like all over the place on me, so I'm gonna right away switch out into my Regice. He sets up the first layer of Toxic Spikes, and I know he's going to get the second layer. There's nothing I can do about it because he's faster than me. So I Ice Beam him, and I thought for sure this thing was Eviolite, but apparently not because it's Focus Dash. sludge bombs me, not gonna really do anything. Doesn't even, luckily it does not get the poison, and I finish him off. So he has 3 guys left. I think I have 4 still. Okay, he misses his focus glass, and then that's he he misses almost all of those focus glasses. Right here, he disables my ice beam, and after this, he goes for substitute. Which, after seeing that disable, I know why he has that substitute, so we can like sub disable. So yeah, that's sub disable like Sam. I'm not sure if that's original or not, but that's pretty cool. Okay, he keeps on missing all these focus blasts, which is like, damn, this thing can hit the whatever. Dodge another focus blast. I'm just hoping my luck keeps out, because I wasn't really sure how good I was gonna be able to take a focus blast. Okay, now he hits, and it actually doesn't do that much. And I finish off his Alicizam. So his last Pokemon he has left is this Honchkrow, and I'm like, okay, I can win this now. But he gets a critical hit on that, what's it called? Night Slash, which finishes off my Regice, and it gets him his Moxie boost. So the best, okay, so now all I have left is Lunicolo, which would just get destroyed by a Brave Bird, and my low HP Chuck, which is the alligator thing, that will just get destroyed by a Sucker Punch. So the only thing I have to take this thing down is my sleeping Steelix. So if this thing did not wake up, I would have lost this match. But luckily it wakes up right here, and I